business, yeah. Don't do no gang shit, yeah. Keep it.
Oh my god.
What the?
Alright guys, welcome back to another video. It's Paul the Fro. This one's going to be a little bit different. For those of you who like the quick flashy magic tricks, you're not going to like this very much. For those of you who are magicians, you might appreciate it a little more. So on this one, I was actually having kind of a bad day, and I was kind of trying to force a trick that I don't like doing. So it's an extension on the time travel trick I usually do. You'll see how it goes. My last phase, I really don't present well. My wording doesn't draw the conclusions that I need to draw for it to really land the way that it's supposed to land. But I thought maybe somebody might get something out of it, somebody might appreciate it. Frequently what I'll do is I'll pick the good takes on things because, you know, entertainment. But I figured on this one, just in case there are some people who might be interested in how this process works, or maybe interested in seeing what me screwing up looks like, you have this. So this first one, actually I was just all over the place and it kind of got in my head. You'll see it. I hope you enjoy.
We've got the ace of spades. Now if we take the ace of spades and we place it in that particular point, right, then we save that moment in time. That allows me to take the very next card. What is that, the 3? I'm still an absolute lunatic. Is it the 3? It's the king. I'm a lunatic. You see what I'm saying? Like, I'm making mistakes left and right. We'll see what happens with it though. This is just gonna be an ugly trick. If I unwind that king, just like that, we go back to just before I pushed in the ace, when the king was still on top. Yeah, yeah, it was an ugly trick, but it might get better. I'll take the king and I'll leave it there. I'll take the ace. What if we could, instead of moving back in time, what if we could swing to a time that maybe hasn't come yet, or perhaps a time even farther in the past, a time before we established this. This is what I think that might look like. I'll take that ace, I'll put that on the bottom, and that leaves me with the king. Now, here's what's strange. If we could shift sideways in time, then we could put ourselves in a position in which, in fact, on top is actually, do you know? The ace, right? Not the king.
Oh my god.
Now, here's my question. If the ace is on top, then where's the king? It'd have to be on the bottom. But one final swing, hopefully this lands well. Just in one motion, just like that. I don't know if you saw it. One thing fundamentally changed. And I know this card's now on top and this card's now on bottom, but more importantly, this card is actually now on the top of the deck, which would put the ace on the bottom.
Holy shit.
Now, the initial failure was tough, but I'm glad you enjoyed it. Because boy did I fumble in the beginning.
It's freaking awesome.
Thank you, man. I'm glad you enjoyed it. Give me a Hoya.
Hiya.
All right, so I got this deck of cards here, right? This is not like a pick a card kind of thing. This is like a time travel thing, and I know that sounds weird, but there's one card that's a time travel card. Which one do you think that is?
7 of Hearts.
Close, the Ace of Spades.
Okay.
You were so close, right? But
Yeah.
the Ace of Spades, actually, if I place that guy right here, we can save a moment in time. If we lose it, then I can take that next card, the 4 of Hearts, right? Close to the 7, but not quite the 7. That would have been gold. I can take that 4, I can put it right where that ace was. By unwinding the clock, we go back in time to just before I put in the ace. And I believe in that moment, we still had, what was it, the 4 on top?
Yeah.
So
Wow.
That's a fair assertion. However, what if I wanted to go farther back? I actually saved a few moments for you. I saved a few moments in preparation of this, and I know that sounds strange, but if I take this ace and I put it on the bottom, and I take, what is this card? The 4. If we actually revert to that moment, that I saved earlier in the day, then the ace should be on top, not the 4. And if the ace were on top, where do you think I saved that 4? I didn't know you were going to say the 7. I thought you'd say the 4, and so I put that 4 on the bottom.
Yeah. Wow.
But as one final piece, and this might be the simplest of them all, just like that. And I know, you're like, what? You flipped it over. Of course they switched places, but no, now the 4. Now the 4 is on top. And now the ace is on the bottom.
That was pretty nice. That was pretty nice, man. Impressive.
Thank you. Thank you.
Wow. Yeah. That's cool. I don't really ever see magic tricks, so that was pretty nuts.
Thank you. I'm glad you enjoyed it, man.
Let me know in the comment section below if you appreciate this kind of thing, if you think it's terrible and this wasted your time and you made it this far. Let me know too, you know. But that type of stuff helps me out. But yeah.
Hey man,
Oh, how you doing, brother?
I'm doing good.
You wanna see a bad magic trick?
Sure.
Hell yeah, I'm gonna move down to my table, alright?
Alright.
Alright, so there's one card in every deck, and it actually acts as a time travel card. I know that sounds weird, I know that sounds stupid, but what card do you think that is?
Ace.
Which one? You're on it, you're on top of it.
The
Particularly,
clubs.
it's the Ace of Spades. It's the Ace of Spades. You were dead close. So I'll show you what I mean by that. If I take the Ace of Spades, and it's a little bit juicy, but I can save a moment in time, right? By doing this, I save this moment in time. And I can take the very next card, it's that, the Queen. Now if I put the Queen just in that exact same spot, just right around there, then by unwinding the clock, we can go back to that moment I saved. That moment just before I pushed in the Ace, when the Queen, I believe the Queen was still on top. But maybe that was too quick, and if we found a way, we could put a little bit more application to it, right? What if we didn't want to step back? What if we wanted to go to a specific point sideways? That sounds a little strange, but I'll show you what I mean. What if I took the Ace, down on the bottom, and what's this, the Queen? Then, if I could go sideways in time, I could go to a point I saved, perhaps in the future, perhaps in the past, a point in which the Ace was on top. Now, if the Ace was on top instead of the Queen, then where would the Queen have to be? It'd have to be on the bottom.
what the?
But here's what I'm thinking, right? Just as one final piece, you might catch it this time. You saw the switch?
No.
Yeah, now, of course, the Queen has to be on top. And the Ace would have to be on the bottom.
I hope you enjoyed the video. I actually, since then, because I recorded a couple more hours after those couple clips that I put on here, and I kind of got it a little bit more dialed in, kind of figured out the wording and the direction I like more, kind of, as I mentioned previously, I can draw the conclusions I need to draw for the final phase to actually have an impact. I'm sure you saw the final phase didn't have much of an impact in these performances, but I'll see you in the next one.
Listen, my G, yeah, ratings for that. Keep it up, bro.
I appreciate you, Doug. Here's my...
My G, don't get in no nasty business, yeah. Don't be doing no gang shit, yeah. Keep it.